Hi everyone, it's exciting to welcome you again to our YouTube channel. How are you doing? I hope all is well and you are doing really great. Okay, so this is welcoming you to National Museum of Qatar. National Museum of Qatar is a national museum located in Doha Cornish in Doha, the capital of Qatar. The National Museum of Qatar is dedicated to bringing life to the unique story of Qatar and its people in an innovative, holistic, and immersive way. Central to the vision of the museum is the intergenerational learning for all ages through their multi-layered thematic exhibit, interactivity, and programming. All right, so this is a outer view of the National Museum of Qatar. Please enjoy your views. The current building of the National Museum of Qatar was opened to the public on the 28th of March 2019, replacing the previous building which opened in 1975. The building was designed by the French architect Jean Nouvel, who was inspired by the desert rose crystal, which is found in Qatar. The museum site includes Sheikh Abdullah bin Jashim Al Thani's Palace, which is the heart of the Qatari national identity. From 2013 to 2023, the director of the museum was Sheikha Aman. In February, there was a change, and Sheikh Abdulaziz became the director. Please enjoy your views. So, a tour of the museum takes visitors through a loop of galleries that addresses three major interrelated themes. The galleries are loosely arranged in chronological order, beginning with exhibitions on the national history of the desert and the Persian Gulf, artifacts from Bedouin culture, historical exhibitions on the tribal wars, the establishment of the Qatari state, and finally the discovery of oil to the present. So the museum, the mission of the museum is to celebrate the cultural heritage and future of Qatar and its people, embodying the pride and traditions of the Qataris while offering international visitors a dialogue around rapid change and modernization. It's such a beautiful place. You know, um, when I went there, I wasn't opportuned, if I must use that word, to enter inside because there's a fee and I wasn't actually ready to pay for it because there was nothing, I found or I thought really necessary to go inside to do. But of course, there's a cave that is free that we'll soon see that anybody can just walk in and walk out. Because basically, the environment of the museum was beautiful enough for me to explore and all of that. So I didn't really see a need to go inside. It's such a beautiful, you know, place that embodies the whole culture of the Qatarians. Please enjoy your views. All right, so once inside the museum, You'll get to see this place ahead of us. That's the cave, the first cave that, there is free entrance. And actually, that's the only place I actually entered. It's actually very beautiful, but I must say very scary, because you enter from this door and you come out at the other door, and the other door, and you get outside. Maybe it would have been more fun to me if I went with some people, but I went by myself. So once inside, it was so scary that I could not spend 5 minutes there. I had to run out again, because it has this, it's called Cave of Wonders. It has this, you know, nativity about, I don't know how to express the feeling. It has this, as if you're in a grave, that grave kind of. So you press that button and the door opens into a cave that has a lot of history, a lot of cultural and traditional things that talks about the Qataria heritage. But you see the way it's structured. So it's very scary for me when the door closed, because that door closes and you're supposed to exit through another door, passing through this place that looks like a tunnel. For some reason, I don't know why it was scary to me. I got to that door to step out. I pressed the door refused to open. I started running back to the main door, because, as you can see, it's actually beautiful but too scary. It's actually a cave of wonders indeed. You see the way it looks, with artifacts, depicting something that I'll still find out with time. Please enjoy your views. Okay, so I had to go back through the door I came in through, but actually you're supposed to go out through the other door. I must confess, I was really scared. I was excited again that I could open the door and come out, because I was like, what happens if the door doesn't open up? What becomes of me inside? Because such places, usually network might be somehow fluctuating or something. But it was a wonderful feeling and experience anyways. It's one of the things, I guess, that makes the Museum of Qatar very unique and special, because from my experience, it has this uniqueness that I've been to a lot of museums, but I've not had that feel before. So it makes it very unique. Please enjoy your views. All right, when we consider the history of the museum, upon Khalifa bin Hamad Al Thani's ascension to the throne in 1972, he drew up plans for a national museum in order to document the country's heritage and traditions. That year, he contacted Michael Rice and Company to design the structure and functional aspects of the museum. It was decided that the building would enclose the old Armory Palace, a dilapidated early 20th century palace previously occupied by Qatar's former emir, Abdullah bin Jasmin Al Thani. A lagoon was also created to provide avenue for showcasing traditional dehos and peeling equipment. So as you will see later, in front of the museum, there's a big, long, I don't know how many kilometers right now, but wonderful, beautifully designed lagoon. Okay, so there's this place where I saw some artifacts that depict something I don't really know, because I tried to ask them, I couldn't really get the history, but it's very historical. You can see a boat with someone trying to, jump out or something. Just a wonderful design that depicts I think they had wars too before they became a Qatari state. Because see, like, I think something related to slave trade. Please enjoy your view. All right, so this ship is called NAKILAT Adventure Ship. It's a playground constructed to look like the wreck of a traditional Qatari boat. It's such a beautiful design and very, historical for me. Please enjoy your views. Okay, it also depicts pale from, you know, Qatar, from the Sea of Qatar. They are uniquely designed and very beautiful. I tell you, the environment of the museum is so unique, so beautifully styled, very historical. It was such a beautiful experience I had going there. And if you're visiting Qatar for any reason, I would like to encourage you to just stroll around National Museum. You will not regret your experience. Please enjoy your views. As you can see, it gives the picture of a wrecked traditional Qatari boat, like the ship falling is wrecked. Such a beautiful creativity. All right, talking about the architectural details of the National Museum of Qatar, the building is composed of large interlocking discs, spherical in section and of different diameters and varying curvatures. Some of the discs are horizontal and the rest are on other discs. The vertical discs constitutes the building support and transfer the load of the horizontal planes to the base. All right, so what's inside the museum itself? The National Museum of Qatar is home to a multitude of you know, heritage objects, manuscripts, photographs, jewelries, and costumes. These objects bring life to the story of the Qatari people and also the Qatari state. Also unique in the National Museum of Qatar is the park. The museum is surrounded by a landscaped park that reinterprets Qatari landscapes with alternating low dunes, flooded crops, and gardens inspired by sakat and oases. Containing only local plants and trees, the park tells the story of Qatar and how its people lived in and cultivated the harsh environment. It includes a heritage garden of traditional plants and large glassy areas perfect for stretching out in the evenings. A 430 car parking area is seamlessly integrated into the park. It's such a beautiful place. Please enjoy your views. Also worthy of note is that the museum's building is constructed around the centerpiece of Sheikh Abdullah bin Jassim Al Thani's original palace. The palace has been carefully restored and conserved so that it can be enjoyed by visitors and future generations to come. That was his family home and seat of government for 25 years. All right, so that's the lagoon in front of the museum. Such a beautifully, you know, creatively designed structure. Very unique, very uncommon, very exceptional. The way the discs are intertwined, interlocked, sitting on each other, it makes it look even more beautiful. Please enjoy your views. In addition to the unique architecture and stunning gallery spaces, the building, that's the National Museum of Qatar, features a 220-seat auditorium and various dining options. For scholars and students, the museum offers a new research center and laboratories along with access to digital archives. All right, so in the National Museum of Qatar, three things stand out. There is the adventure ship I showed you earlier. There is a cave of wonders, that we saw that showcases the stories behind the importance of the sea and the Qatari cultural history. Like I said, the Cave of Wonder creates a mysterious underground play space and provides opportunities for storytelling by the museum, because actually what the museum does is the structure itself tells a story about the Qataria people and the Qataria cultures. So the adventure play ship that we saw outside, it reveals the remains of a legendary sailor and trader, Rama bin Jabba's treasure, and the shipwreck of his most famous ship, the Hatro Hatrosa. Please forgive me if I didn't pronounce it well. Hatrosha. So the adventure ship had been created as an authentic recreation of a dhow, a traditional Qatari ship, in the harbor adjacent the Museum of Islamic Art. Handmade wood carvings decorate the exterior of the ship with a plethora of patterns and colors to enhance the authenticity of the ship. It's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful view. Also, in addition to that, there is a heritage garden. The heritage garden is located within the National Museum of Qatar Park. It consists of a selection of native Qatari plants. Also with the heritage garden is the Qatar Total Energy Playground. All right, so Total Energies is proud to partner with the National Museum of Qatar on the Qatar Total Energy Playground, which provides a unique experience for families to explore and discover the country's rich energy history and future. All right, so that's the view of the lagoon, as I said earlier. Such a beautifully designed place. All right, so this is a view of the Heritage Garden and the Qatar Energy Playground. The plants here are very unique Qatari plants. It's not found just anywhere, anyhow. It's unique to Qatar. Such a beautiful view. That is called the Heritage Garden. People go there to sit down, to relax, to have meetings, to discuss, just for relaxations and all of that. It has a very serene view that makes sitting around very comfortable. Please enjoy your views. All right, so this is the Qatar Total Energy Playground. Note that this playground is closed during summer. So Total Energy came together with the National Museum of Qatar in a wonderful partnership, on this playground to provide, as I said earlier, a unique experience for families to explore and to discover the country's rich energy history and future. There's so much that happens at that place, as we'll see later. Please enjoy your views. So this playground is designed to inspire children to learn more about Qatar's sustainable efforts and to better understand topics such as solar and renewable energies, electricity, liquefied gas, natural gas rather, carbon capture, storage, and plastic recycling. The Qatar Total Energy Playground is truly a family-friendly experience. It is organized into 15 district zones or ports. It teaches everyone about energy, as it were, from the formation of natural resources through oil and gas exploration up to energy production and consumption. It's also a great adventure to discover renewable energies such as solar energy, wind energy, and carbon capture storage. So each pod includes the opportunity for hands-on learning and exploration, and the educational aspects are woven throughout each element of the playground. It's such a fun experience. That includes climbing, sliding, running, and water activities, as well as choosing your own direction at different points within the journey. So green spaces are also part of the design, inviting parents and children to relax and cool off at a point during the visit. Such a beautiful place. All right, so also there, as it is popular with Qatar, there is the National Museum metro station. So from wherever you are in Qatar, you can get to the National Museum through the metro, and arrive at the metro station. And also from the National Museum, you can get to anywhere you desire through the metro stations. It's such a wonderfully designed place, so beautiful. So if you're visiting Qatar, if you're thinking of visiting Doha for any reason, please ensure to stop by at the National Museum, and you know you have, I promise you, an unforgettable experience. I want to take our time to appreciate our new and old subscribers. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for loving what we do. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting and subscribing. It would have been not possible to get to where we are without you. You are the real deal. We love you. We celebrate you, and I say God bless you. Thank you, everyone, for being a part of this video. Okay, until we come your way again, see you in our next video. I say God bless you. I love you. Bye for now. See you.